Hello everybody, I'm Capstan DIEHARD and I'd like to tell you all a story. A story of one man who changed this country forever. An international superstar who is truly world-changing. That man is, of course, Johnny Halibut. Born in Aberystwyth in 1955, Johnny's early childhood was fairly conventional. But at the age of 8, young Johnny was sent to live with his uncle, a ninja Grand Master whose identity remains a closely guarded secret even to this day. The first 4 years were mostly wiping on and off. At first I really hated it, but I soon realised how vital all the wiping was. After about 4 years we moved on to polishing. With his uncle's harsh discipline and training regimes, Johnny was soon sculpted into an iron fist ninja. But work for ninjas was hard to find in 1970s Aberystwyth, and so Johnny took a job with local industrial cleaning firm HYGENACLEAN.
Oh, bugger.
At first, HYGENACLEAN was great. I seemed to be very popular, and I was bloody good. All the years of wiping on and off for my uncle had turned me into a very skillful cleaner. But things were to change dramatically when Johnny inadvertently revealed he was a ninja to one of his co-workers. It was a lovely hot summer's day and I was in the canteen having a coffee and some sushi. One of my co-workers was being bothered by a wasp, so I instinctively killed the wasp by catching it in my chopsticks. I thought she'd be grateful and I might even get a shag. But she realised only a ninja could do that and she told everybody. Once everyone knew I was a ninja, their attitude and behaviour towards me became very hostile. Somebody even stole the bell off my bicycle. Johnny's time at HYGENACLEAN was about to come to an end.
The union rep came to see me. He said the workforce were not happy working with a ninja. As he pointed out, even a duster could be a lethal weapon in the hands of a ninja. So we had to let Johnny go on health and safety grounds. Me personally, I got nothing against ninjas. Nothing at all. Obviously, I wouldn't want one moving in next door, but that's just because of the house prices, and I've also recently had a patio built, which cost me £2,500, and the last thing I'd want is to build a patio and then have ninjas moving in next door and find I have to move on. But no, I've got nothing against them. Just think they should stay in their own areas is all.
Because of their ability to kill you with literally any object in the world, health and safety legislation was often used as an excuse to discriminate against ninjas in the 1970s. Johnny had heard of anti-ninjaism, but this was the first time he had experienced it firsthand. It was not to be the last. That was a particular low for me. I couldn't even find a place to live. All the rooms had signs saying no ninjas. And people would hurl abuse at me in the street. I'd rather be a ginger than a ninja, they would shout. Johnny was indeed close to breaking point, but unbeknown to him, his luck was about to change. Lou Rolls, the world-famous sculptor, undertaker and Marxist pastry chef, was planning a brave new children's show, one that was set to rock this country to its core. That show was, of course, Storybook Time.
Storybook time.
wanted a different kind of children's program, one that would confront the prejudice head-on. I wanted to shock, and that is why I wanted a non-gere. A non-gere who tells stories about non-geres. The impact of storybook time on attitudes towards ninjas in the United Kingdom simply cannot be overstated. Here we are, a mere 40 years later, and when was the last time you even heard of the ninja being the victim of prejudice? Johnny's rise to stardom also had a direct impact on ninjas throughout the United Kingdom. After centuries of oppression, ninjas had been used to hiding away, but such was the dramatic effect of storybook time that ninjas all across the country came out of hiding, no longer afraid to reveal their true identities, a movement the tabloids dubbed Ninja Pride. Traditionally, ninjas in this country wear all black robes with their faces covered. But this all changed with the arrival of Ninja Pride. Suddenly, the ninjas wear ever more colourful and flamboyant costumes, as if to say to the world, here we are, no more hiding in the shadows, we are saying it loud, we are ninjas, and we are proud. Johnny was also becoming a major celebrity in his own right, with endorsements including his own range of ninja swimwear. As well as aftershave.
Who are you?
I am Mystery.
Who are you?
I am a man of action.
Who are you?
I am passion, isn't it?
Why is that smell that's driving me wild?
Halibut. Halibut, the smell of passion.
Irresistible.
It was also on the set of Storybook Time that Johnny was to meet Betty, the Red Ninja. Oh, I can still remember the first time I saw her like it was yesterday. I remember thinking she had a lovely ass and a cracking pair of tits, and I well wanted a bit of it. It's not easy being a ninja. Not many people want to shag you when they know that you know 24 different ways to kill them with a condom. It turned out the attraction was mutual, as Betty recalls.
I remember the first time I saw Johnny like it was yesterday. I remember thinking, I bet he's got a nice cock.
Betty the Red Ninja was an aspiring young actress who landed the coveted role of Betty in the Where's Betty episode of Storybook Time. Everybody wanted to be in Storybook Time, and all the leading actresses of the day, they wanted to be Betty. In the end, it was a choice between Betty, the Red Ninja, Pamers, or the bird from the Shake and Vac commercial. But Betty was the cheapest, and also she was already called Betty, so she would not get confused. Betty's portrayal of Betty the street worker turned ninja vigilante won her critical acclaim, and she was seen by many to be the leading lady of the Ninja Pride movement. Any rumours of a romance between her and the ninja megastar Johnny Halibut would be guaranteed to attract intense media interest.
Johnny Halibut and Betty, or Betty Butt as we called them, well, I say we, but actually Betty Butt was my idea. Anyway, Betty Butt was the celebrity story of the decade. To start with, all we had was hearsay and rumours. We couldn't get any facts, we couldn't find any details. So we made them up.
Although the story carried many inaccuracies, the news of the relationship was greeted with delight and curiosity by a population who had never seen a ninja courtship, let alone one being covered in such minute detail.
The press were all over us. Everywhere you looked there was someone with a notebook, or a camera, or even both. It got right on my tits, I can tell you. The story was massive, and it seemed the whole country was hungry for more. Every office, every pub, every living room, it seemed that all people wanted to talk about was Betty Butt. And as for what happened next, well, let's just say you couldn't have made it up. Or else we would have.
Actress, model and renowned feminist particle physicist Chlamydia Jane Allsorts came forward claiming she had had an affair with Johnny and he had even fathered a child, Johnny Jr. Allegations that Johnny strenuously denied, but his denials did not stop How Do You Do magazine from paying a substantial amount for her exclusive story.
After the allegations about chlamydia, the tabloids started running story after story accusing me of shagging just about everyone. Swear to God, if you was on telly and you had a minge, I'd be nappit according to them.
The constant allegations also caused intense pressure on Johnny's relationship with Betty. As her mother explained,
Once when a woman gave herself to a man, she will not be alone anymore. Her feeling of good and bad will change according to the man. I know she must be feeling bad right now. My heart goes out to her.
I knew I had to clear my name, so I did the only honourable thing that a ninja could do.
Johnny appeared on my daytime show, the CAPSTAN DIEHARD show, in an attempt to clear his name. Now my next guest is here to do a DNA test and a lie detector test. He says to prove that the allegations against him are lies, and not only is he not the father of the child in question, but he has never been unfaithful to his partner. It's a big day for him and he is very nervous, so ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the CAPSTAN DIEHARD show, Johnny. Now Johnny, you say you're here today to prove your innocence.
That's right, Capstan. They say I'm the daddy, but I'm not.
How can you be sure?
'Cause I never knobbed her.
Really?
Look, I spoke to her once at a party, but I have never been anywhere near her growler.
How sure are you that you'll pass?
104%, Capstan.
Johnny, the DNA test results say...
All the people that I meet when I am walking down the street, they all look at me like something's wrong. That's because they
see the line between insanity and genius, the place where I belong. And the voices in my head are telling me to run away, and the voices have never lied before. And I know